it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are back with another 2023 video, and this video is a little different because I'm going to be talking about things I do not want to buy in 2023. If you know me, you know that I just moved into an apartment and that has put a big drop in my budget. I am obviously very, very grateful to have this opportunity, and I want to say thank you to all of you right now because it really wouldn't be possible without all of you, and I'm so thankful. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. But with that being said, when I moved, I obviously took on a lot of responsibility, so I thought it would be a good idea to come up with an idea for 2023 on what I should limit spending and try not to spend money on at all. With that being said, this is going to be hard. This is also my second time filming this video because I filmed this video and I was so happy with the way it turned out. I was happy with what I said and the lighting was awful. So I redid my makeup, I redid my hair, and I'm filming it again. So hopefully take two is better. But I have 10 things on a list that I want to talk about in this video, so let's just get right to it. I think the one thing that I want to talk about is that obviously the key word here is try. Sometimes things could happen and I will need to buy certain things, but I'm trying to make a really good effort to understand need versus want. So if I want something, I'm going to try and stay away from it, and if I need something, that's a different story. The one thing I am going to make myself do is if I do mess up in 2023 and actually buy something I'm not supposed to and it was more of a want, I'm going to get a jar that is like not able to be opened, and I'm literally going to put something in the jar, and until the end of the year I won't be able to open it, so that every single time I look at the jar I'm going to remember that I can't buy certain things to save money and to incorporate everything into my budget. So with that being said, I have my list and let's get to it. First things first, no clothes. I am someone who has way too many clothes. I have a full closet of sweatshirts. The amount of sweatshirts I have is insane. I have a full closet of crop tops, pants, going out tops, skirts, dresses, literally everything you can think of, and I don't wear all of them. I go through a lot of phases that I will just clean out my whole entire closet, and I really try not to accumulate that many clothes, but it just doesn't work because I always see cute things and I'm like, I need that. When in reality, I don't need it, I want it, and that's what I need versus want. If I need something in 2023, I will get it. If I want it, it'll be on a maybe I'll get it, but if it's one of these items, I'm going to try not to. So just trying to limit the clothes that I am actually taking in throughout the year is something that I think will be very beneficial and will actually help my budget a lot, because I feel like we don't realize how much we're actually spending until we cut these things out of our budget, and then we're like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense now. Next thing I have is Starbucks cups. In 2023, I'm going to try my best not to buy any Starbucks cups. I have so many cups. Yes, of course they're cute, but do I need to spend $30 on a Starbucks cup when I already have 20 others that are going to do the same thing? With that being said, even though it's going to be really hard, I'm going to avoid getting things that I see at Starbucks and, for example, cups, and then I just say, oh my gosh, I will definitely use that, when in reality, yes, I'll use it, but is it worth the $30 that I'm going to spend on it when I have so many other ones that I can use in replace of it? No, because I have so many other things of the same thing. So with that being said, no Starbucks cups this year. Next, I have no furniture. Now, this is a little bit of a different category because I moved into an apartment. So since I moved into an apartment, I literally had to buy everything that I didn't have, going from kitchen supplies, bathroom supplies, clothing, like literally everything like that that I didn't already own. So obviously there was a big drop in my budget. I want to limit that now because now I have everything that I need, and if I get something else, it's more of just a want. So furniture is no more, and when I say furniture, I mean anything that falls into a home kind of category. So maybe a fork and spoon set, or new plates, or new mugs, or new bedding, maybe a new bed, maybe a new bed frame. I don't need any of that, so I'm not going to allow myself to buy it in 2023. Next, we have no stationery. This is something that I see in a lot of videos, and I literally see everywhere, and I'm obsessed. I love stationery so much. I have so many journals, so many planners, so many pens, pencils, erasers, and yes, I use them, but do I use all of them in 1 year? No. Will I use them all throughout a couple of years? Yes, but I don't need that many for one particular year. The only thing that I will say is planners is a little hard because the days of the calendar year do switch. So maybe last year Wednesday, January 2nd, for example, was on a Wednesday, and this year it's on a Thursday. That's not accurate, I'm just giving an example, but that is the only thing that I think is kind of necessary to always buy per year because the calendar year is switching. However, I already bought a 2023 planner, so I don't need to worry about that. So this year I will not be buying any journals, any stationery, any planners, because I don't need them when I already have so many cute things that will already allow me to do what I want to do with them. Next, I have no ordering food. Now, this is going to be a little hard because I do like to order food a lot, but I feel like just learning to not order food will also make me a better cook, and I will learn to cook more healthy meals, and I will actually see that when I don't order as much food and just buy it from the grocery store to prepare and to cook, it will actually save me a lot of money. This does not mean I'm never going to order food. This does not mean that I'm never going to go out to dinner or to lunch or to breakfast. This literally just means that I'm going to limit it and kind of restrict myself to only ordering food for personally me, meaning when I'm by myself and just am too lazy to cook. I'm going to make myself cook rather than order food because I know it will increase my budget a lot. The next thing I have is no cameras. Now, this is probably a little weird, but I am filming on a Canon G7X. I thought this camera was broken. It is broken, but it's not broken to the extent that I thought it was broken. It was actually my memory card that was broken, so I can use this camera. But when I didn't know that it was my memory card, I bought the Canon EOS M50. So now I have two cameras. Then I have another one of this camera because that one is sun damaged. So whenever I use it in the sun or need good lighting, all like dots will come up on the screen. But for example, if I'm filming at night or taking pictures angled away from the sun, it's still a good camera, which is why I have that. Then I have two disposable cameras. I have one film camera and one digital camera, so I don't need any more cameras. Obviously, I love photography. I love what I do, but I have enough to get me through the year, and I can definitely make one of them work throughout the year. As we know, cameras are not cheap. They're very expensive, and I think I can make these ones last throughout the year. So with all that being said, no cameras. I have no technology. Now, the only exception I will make to this is my phone. My phone is on a plan, so in September when the new phone comes out, I do have to trade my phone in because that's the type of plan I'm on. But other than that, no technology. So I will not be buying any computers, any iPads, any Apple Watches, any Apple products, any AirPods, because I have everything I need, and the more and more I allow myself to just buy these things at leisure, the more and more I'm cutting into my budget. So yes, I'm very thankful for everything I have. Please don't take that the wrong way because I really am so grateful for it. I'm just trying to allow myself to be more strict with what I buy, because if I already have something and just maybe want to upgrade and I don't need to, then it could wait for a couple of years until I actually need to, is what I'm saying. Next, I have no shoes. I cannot tell you how many shoes I have that I do not wear, and I'm actually going to make a video of going through them and giving the ones away that I don't need, maybe selling a few or something like that. But I have so many boots, so many rain boots, so many snow boots, so many sneakers that I literally have 3 pairs of Air Force Ones, and it's just not necessary. So the more and more I can allow myself to limit these things and notice that, hey, I already have a pair of running shoes, I don't need this one just because I think it's cute, it will really allow me to just get more into saving rather just spending when I want, and then I'll be able to use that money for maybe vacation or for my rent or something like that. So with that being said, I'll be able to have more freedom financially if I'm able to budget now. Next things next, I have no subscriptions. I have so many subscriptions, it is not even funny. Like sometimes I will look and I will see a subscription hit and I will be like, what is that? Like I'll forget that I have the subscription, like Hulu, Disney Plus, Netflix, Spotify, Apple Music, so many of these subscriptions. And then I even have a Visco subscription just to be able to edit when I don't even use Visco to edit anymore. I use Visco, but I use Lightroom to edit. So when I'm thinking about this, I'm like, why do I have so many subscriptions, especially the ones that I don't use? So two things with that. I'm going to cancel the ones I don't use, and then the ones that I do use, I'm going to keep, but I'm not going to allow myself to get any more because I have everything that I feel I need. And the last thing I have on this list is no trending items. This one is going to be hard, I'm not going to lie. When I'm scrolling through TikTok and I see somebody say, you need to get this will make this happen. You need to get this, you need to get that. Whether it's Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, whatever it may be, I'll see it and I'll be like, oh my gosh, you're right, I need that. When in reality, I just want it. And it's okay to want things. I don't want anyone to take that the wrong way, but when I'm trying to watch what I spend, I'm not allowing myself to spend it. So instead of actually buying it, I'll save the link, I'll put it in my notes folder, and then when I actually succeed in saving my money, I'll be like, hey, I can buy this now, and then I'll be able to buy it at leisure. So with that being said, this is by no means me saying it is not okay to want something, because obviously it's perfectly fine to want something. We all want something. But I'm just saying I want to be more aware of what I want versus what I need and really make a change into understanding that I don't need it right now if it's just a want. So that being said, these are the 10 things. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys are trying to cut out of your budget this year, and maybe we could help each other out. I'm going to have a jar, and whenever I make a mistake, if I do, I'm going to put something in it, and then I won't be able to open that jar until the end of the year to kind of hold myself accountable. If you guys see me slip up and actually buy something and it's like noticeable that I did buy it, say something and hold me accountable, and we can get through this together. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you really soon in the next one. Bye.